Hello Culers, it's Pablo here and welcome back to Barca Universal and welcome to the match review of Barcelona 3, Valencia 1. We do have a victory after the international break in a really important game. We came into this game thinking, can we do it? Can we turn this season on its head? Can we finally get 3 points under the bag in an important game? And yes, we have done it. We've got the win. A strange game, I think, we started poorly, of course. We came into the game. There were large periods of the game where I thought we're not doing nowhere near enough, but we have got the win, and that is what we asked for, guys. 3-1 at home to Valencia. It's a good result. It's an important result for Barcelona. It's something we can build on. It wasn't perfect today, but there certainly are positives. So without any further ado, guys, let's get on with the match review. And this was a team that Koeman lined up with. I think there actually are some interesting things to point out. It was really a 4-3-3. I think straight up you can see there, Sergino, Dest at right wing. I think it actually worked. I think Dest in an advanced role really does work. I think Roberto at right back didn't stand out. Eric Garcia there and Piquero at the heart of defence. You, of course, had Alba back at left back there, in the midfield of De Jong, Busquets and Gavi, and, of course, Ansu next to Memphis up front. And starting with the match action, guys, I think actually Barcelona started poorly again. I think the mood in the Camp Nou was weird. It was a terrible start, of course, with Gaia's goal. For me, the goal, overall, it's poor defending from Barcelona. We didn't clear the corner. It's a great hit from Gaia, by the way. Really am a big fan of Gaia's. I thought he was very good again on the night, despite giving away the penalty. But Gaia scored there a wonderful strike for Valencia, and I think all round, guys, that's the worst possible start we could have had in this game. Like I said, we didn't really start with much intensity. The fans, I think there weren't many in the ground again. I think also a point worth making is the fact that we don't have the fans behind the goal in the Grada d'Animación. I do find that weird. Hopefully we sort that out in the next few games, because right now I feel like the atmosphere is a little bit, muted at the Camp Nou, and of course we're not getting full capacity, not even half, guys, when we do have the full capacity available. So I think that says it all, really. And to have that start was not ideal. So thankfully, guys, when Ansu Fati scored an absolute wonder goal, it was exactly what we needed. And because it really was, guys, in this sort of game, it's what we were missing, basically, that moment of magic. And this from Ansu, it's just wonderful. What an incredible young player, honestly. The difference he makes to the team is incredible. And this is a brilliant goal. The link up with Memphis is really good. It's a great 1-2 they play. Just a little touch from Memphis. You're thinking, is that going to be enough? But Ansu, he's such a clean finisher, so good in those areas. And he strikes it really well. It's a very good hit into the corner past Citizen, who has absolutely no chance. For Barcelona, it's a really good response. I think within 10 minutes there, guys, we turned the game back level, and that's really important. It really is, because you look at the game against Granada, for example, and we conceded early, and we didn't get back into it until the 90th minute. That hurt. So it's key to get the goal back immediately. We did level the playing field nicely and early on. And I think certainly all game long, especially in the first half, you could see how dangerous Ansu Fati looks. He just looks such, an incredible young player. We've known that for a while, but we did have a few doubts when he came back from injury. And of course, he still is a little bit rusty, I think it's fair to say. But still, guys, he's come back into the team, and he's performing at such a good level, really, for his age and for his condition, of course, with what happened to him. So that's great to see. I think another point worth making is the tactical setup with Dest at right wing. I did touch on it. What did you guys think about it? I know in the second half we went to a back five as well, and Dest was at right wing back. I thought overall, guys, it worked well. I thought Dest had a very good game, actually. And like I was saying, those advanced areas, I really do think, he does make things count with the ball, and I think it does help him out. And as the half went on for Barcelona, we just started to gain some more control. And that's what we were looking to see, guys, because I think too often when we're watching games for Barcelona now, it's too frantic, it's too back and forth. There are too many gaps everywhere, and that doesn't suit our style of play. So actually, when we do have, longer spells of possession, I am happy to see that. If we are probing Valencia, if we are, just in Valencia's half, but with the ball at our feet, moving the ball around, trying to find gaps, I much prefer that. And that's exactly where our second goal came from, because of course it was a penalty, and it actually came after a really good move. It was again from Barcelona, moving the ball slowly from side to side, just waiting for that opening. And it's Jordi Alba who's the one who eventually finds it. I thought Alba all game long was really good. I think having him back in the team there too was very useful for Barcelona. He is really, I think, someone we know, he is a dangerous weapon on the left-hand side, and his ball into the box there for Ansu was really good. The penalty, it was an interesting one, wasn't it? I felt as if, from one replay it looked like Gaia got the ball. From the other replay it looked like Ansu got the ball first and Gaia got the ball, got the man after, sorry. So I'm not really sure if that was a stonewall penalty or not from Valencia's point of view. I think they were certainly upset by it. But Barcelona were awarded the kick. The VAR decided not to overturn Gil Manzano's decision. Memphis Depay, he's a very reliable penalty taker, 9 times out of 10 really dispatches of it. I was a little bit worried because he was up against Citizen, so maybe, the Dutch teammate would have known him from the national team, but Depay does very well. Really good penalty. I think certainly from Barcelona's point of view there, guys, it's really good to see, being 1 goal down there against a tough side of the Camp Nou, to having then turned it around within the half. That's really positive, and it did set us up nicely for the rest of the game. Heading into that second half then, guys, and discussing what we saw, I actually think the second half was a lot more muted and toned down than the first half. I really do think that. I think overall I wasn't that impressed by what we saw from Barcelona. There were chances for either side. Ansu had a good shot saved by Citizen. Certainly Valencia had chances when they grew into the game and we just dropped off. Soler hit the post. Guedes had a good shot saved by ter Stegen too. And I actually think for large periods of the second half, we looked very shaky. You know, we weren't in control of that game at all, and that is worrying. It felt actually a bit to me like the sort of halves we used to play under Valverde. Do you guys remember when, you know, we were up in front, we were in control in a way because we had the ball and the opposition didn't look that dangerous, but at the same time, it didn't feel totally safe. You know, we weren't making many chances. We were taking attackers off the midfielders. We reverted to a back five at the end. We played a 5-3-2 really for the last 15-20 minutes, and nothing much was really going on for Barcelona. We were kind of just, you know, dragging through the game. I think that aspect of the game isn't all that convincing, but even that, you know, I'm kind of okay with it. I know we're not in our best moment right now, and it is better, you know, if we are minimising chances for the opponent. But when, you know, we are just being sloppy and we're letting them in, that's not good, obviously. But I thought after, you know, we rode a bit of a Valencia storm where, as I say, you know, they hit the post, ter Stegen was forced into action. Eventually, things did calm down a little bit and we did gain a bit more control in the game. You know, Nico came on, Mingueza came on. We even had Kun Agüero come on at the end there too, guys. He made his Barcelona debut today. But just before that, we actually did get the third goal in the game. And of course, the goal that wrapped up the victory for Barcelona. It actually comes from Coutinho, his first of the season. I got to give real praise here, I think, to Sergino Dest really for this goal. I thought he did very, very well down the right-hand side in a really tight area. Actually, he had a lot of players around him. I thought he did very well to get the ball into Coutinho. Coutinho eventually does well enough to get it past Citizen, but big praise to Dest there. Dest went off then after that for Agüero to a really, really, you know, big round of applause there, which was good to see. And he actually gave his shirt to a fan in the crowd. So Dest, very good performance from him. I think I've reiterated that. Also was very impressed with Jordi Alba today, and certainly Ansu Fati. You know, it's just such a dangerous player up there. So overall, Barcelona win. It's exactly what we wanted, guys. It's an important win. It now means we are 2 points behind Atletico and Real Madrid. So league-wise, guys, we're okay. If we beat Real Madrid in the Clásico, we'll leapfrog them and go above them in La Liga. So in that regard, it's good news. Regarding the team, regarding Ronald Koeman, I'm still not totally convinced. I'm not going to lie. I don't think things can just change over one game. I really don't. I think we've definitely saw enough there that makes me worry for future games. Certainly, you know, we looked a bit out of control at points. I still really, really worry about the defence. I'm just not sure tactically whether we're really that sound at all attackingly, you know, patterns of play with how we dominate matches. But still, it is a good win for Barcelona. It really is, guys. It comes at the start of a really important week. We won't think about the Clásico just yet because we've got a massive, massive Champions League game. And that's going to be up against Dynamo Kiev at the Camp Nou on Wednesday afternoon/evening. That is a huge game to determine our season, guys, and also to determine our future as a football club. You know, we do not want to be getting knocked out in the Champions League group stages, and certainly we do not want to be going down to the Europa League, that is for sure. So the team have got to be absolutely ready for that game, and we hope that, you know, we'll be in good condition for it. Ansu should be able to play, you know, 75 minutes in that game, and the players will really need to be up for that one at the Camp Nou. Hopefully we get a good crowd in. Hopefully they sort out the grada de animación behind the goal, because we need those guys back for these sorts of fixtures. But for Barcelona today, we can be happy. We got the win. It was an important win. We came back from behind, so it's good news. It's an important win for Barcelona. It feels like almost like a relief. You know, we're almost surprised to have picked it up. But it is, of course, nice to see. So I'll wrap up the match review there, guys. Please, as ever, leave any of your thoughts in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys very, very soon, on Tuesday, in fact, for the match preview for the Dynamo Kiev game. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and good night.